Hi, my name is Mahmoud Salah. I will be giving you an introduction to big data. We will talk about 2 points. What is big data? How would you process big data? What is for the definition of big data? Since we're talking about big data, from from its word, if you break it, big is for huge, and data is for data. So it will be huge amount of data. What about its properties? Uh, most of properties of big data starts with a V: volume, variety, velocity. All start with a V. Volume is for capacity, huge size. Variety is for different sources, since data come from different sources, different app doing logging, different logging events. So how would you correlate all these different sources? Velocity is how fast would you process this data and get what you wish out from it. Or resulting of your calculation would be your value. Value is the force field. So we could say volume, variety, velocity, and value. Second, how would you process big data? Uh, when one has a problem, has a big problem, he and tries to solve it, it's better for him to break it down to smaller parts. So big problem is break down to smaller problem, sub problem, and then this sub problem is break down to smaller sub problem till we reach the end, and then try solving our small problem and merge and solve the second level. Tools for dealing with big data, we will be talking about Hadoop framework for dealing with management big data. But first, we will be asked small question: which is better, moving data to a single location so that I could calculate or my or process my file in single location, or would it be better to move my code to where data is located? And since code is smaller in size, it would be better to move my code to where data is located. Since data is contained within files, we would need a file management system to manage our file. Hadoop has two components: Hadoop distributed file system and MapReduce. Hadoop distributed file system is for management file system in Hadoop. Hadoop can be integrated with different file management system. It could any file management system you wish to use could be used with Hadoop, network file system, Amazon file system. MapReduce is the algorithm Hadoop apply for dealing with big data. Big data is the input. It's break down to smaller chunks of data, which is fed to map functions, which would extract data, certain fields I wish to do calculations on, and then feed it back to the reduce function, which do the actual algorithm or actual aggregation I wish to do on my data. Since Hadoop process all the data together, it's considered batch processing. Hadoop is written in Java, so to simplify it, map function and use function written in Java, so you could write a Java program and archive it and push it to Hadoop to process your data. Hadoop has its ecosystem to simplify its management and simplify data manipulation. You do not have to write Java code to manipulate data on Hadoop. So as a start for Hadoop ecosystem, we could talk about Beg. Beg is a scripting language for dealing with data. Beg scripting language is translated in the background to MapReduce functions. Hive is for people familiar with SQL syntax. Hive also is translated in the background to MapReduce functions. Impala is SQL query language also, but it's currently being developed. Some say it might be more faster than Hive. Heo, web interface for dealing with Hadoop, management Hadoop. You could submit your SQL syntax from Heo. Uzi, for managing your workflow, job scheduling. This stuff. Scoop, uh, for transferring data from relational database to Hadoop or from Hadoop to relational database. This is not all. Hadoop has other ecosystem. You could search for what you wish. Uh, what which problem would be solved or anything. It has huge amount of ecosystem. Thanks. That's it. Hope I've been useful. Bye.